Welcome, my dear students. The Ailing Planet, Class 11th. This is another chapter from your book, Hornbill, Prose 5. So let us start this chapter. As per the contemporary scene, it is clear for everyone that the future is not so bright as far as environment is concerned. So this topic is very much relevant, and I hope you will not only understand the chapter, but you will understand the meaning and importance of this chapter also. So I am beginning with summary. The Ailing Planet is a sad commentary on the gradual deterioration of our environment. The planet Earth is no more a pleasant place for habitation. Fisheries, forests, grasslands and croplands need to be preserved and protected. Let us avoid population explosion and stop perpetuation of poverty. The green movement is the only hope for this planet and the survival of human race. So what is green movement? What is the role of green movement? Green movement is a term that includes the conservation and green politics. It is a diverse scientific, social and political movement for addressing environmental issues. Environmentalists advocate the sustainable management of resources and stewardship of the environment through changes in public policy and individual behavior. In its recognition of humanity as a participant, not enemy of, ecosystems, the movement is centered on ecology, health and human rights. The environmental movement is represented by a range of organizations from the large to grassroots. Due to its large membership, varying in strong beliefs and occasionally speculative nature, the environmental movement is not always united in its goals. At its broadest, the movement includes private citizens, professionals, religious devotees, politicians, and extremists. Primary focus of the green movement. The conservation movement seeks to protect natural areas for sustainable consumption as well as traditional, that is hunting, fishing, trapping, and spiritual use. Environmental conservation is the process in which one is involved in conserving the natural aspects of the environment, whether through reforestation, recycling or pollution control. Environmental conservation sustains the natural quality of life. Environmental health movement dates at least to progressive era and focuses on urban standards like clean water, efficient sewage handling and stable population growth. Environmental health could also deal with nutrition, preventive medicine, aging and other concerns specific to human well-being. Environmental health is also seen as an indicator for the state of the environment or an early warning system for what may happen to humans. Environmental justice is a movement that began in the US in the 1980s and seeks an end to environmental racism and prevent low-income and minority communities from an unbalanced exposure to highways, garbage dumps, and factories. The environmental justice movement seeks to link social and ecological environmental concerns while at the same time preventing de facto racism and classism. This makes it particularly adequate for the construction of labor environmental alliances. Ecology movement could involve the Gaia theory as well as value of earth and other interactions between human science and responsibility. Deep ecology is an ideological spin-off of the ecology movement that views the diversity and integrity of the planetary ecosystem in and for itself as its primary value. Bright green environmentalism is a currently popular sub-movement which emphasizes the idea that through technology, good design and more thoughtful use of energy and resources, people can live responsible, sustainable lives while enjoying prosperity. So why is our planet damaging? Mankind is now the number one cause of all the destruction happening on Earth. As well as trying to destroy each other on the battlefield, we are the cause of a series of other disasters, beginning with the industrial exploitation of the resources of the Earth. This has become especially bad since the population of the Earth has tripled in the last 50 years to a point which, even with more efficient means of distribution, there is simply not enough food to go around. The seas and oceans are being poisoned by chemical products, oils, industrial and human waste. On land, especially in the industrial countries where most waste is actually manufactured, there is increasingly little room to bury it. Even when buried, noxious elements leach out and destroy the health of the area. An even greater problem is the disposal of atomic waste, unsafe to dump into the sea and even more unsafe to bury under the land. An alternative possibility, that of sending it out into space, would perhaps create other more serious dangers not immediately apparent to us. The destruction of the Earth's rainforest by cutting is constantly decreasing the production of oxygen necessary for life, while other forests in Europe and North America are being poisoned by acid rain. The greenhouse effect of overheating the earth by excessive hydrocarbons and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, contributed to mainly by car exhaust, is causing global warming and the melting of the polar ice caps and glaciers, causing raised ocean levels and unseasonal and adverse weather patterns known as the El Nino, which was prophesied 2500 years ago in 2 Esdras as being one of the signs of the end time and La Nina weather effects. Thank you, and I'll continue with the next video.